Today I'm going to monogram one of the Walmart bags. So I had some folks ask to show how I did that. I do it a little differently from some of the videos that I've seen. So here's my monogram. And you have to remember to rotate the monogram because the bag's going to go on sideways. So rotate the design 90 degrees because the bag's going to go on, and the top will be it will go on this way, if that makes sense. So the top will be facing this part of your machine, so the design goes this way on the bag. And I have the bag turned. The customer wants the brown monogram on the brown side, so I'll turn the bag with the brown side inside. I'll show you how to put that on the machine in just a bit. She wants black thread, so I have black embroidery thread, regular bobbin thread, and I am preparing the hoop right now. One thing I've done that I didn't really show you is the chalk line inside. I don't always do that, but because I've done it several times, I can usually get it pretty straight on my machine using the marks on my machine. But it's between the inside stitching of the straps. It is 6.5 inches. So that's okay. So I have my hoop ready. And by the way, I know some will ask about the embroidery font. I have no idea what the name of it is or where I got it. I don't keep track of that. I'm sorry. It was a freebie actually, and I've used it many times, but it looks nice on these bags. So here's my hoop. I've hooped medium weight tearaway, and I use double-sided foam tape. It's sticky on both sides. It's like you would hang things on the wall, I guess. This was, I believe, up to 30 pounds weight. So it's sticky on both sides, and you peel this side off. And then, so I have 8 pieces on there. And this will actually last through more than one bag. So I'm going to take it over to the machine. And by the way, I guess you noticed, I do not take the bag apart to monogram. I know everybody's machine won't allow that, but I have the Singer Futura XL400, and the bag fits on, so you don't need to take the bag totally apart. I'm ready to put the bag on the machine. Be sure that the side with the chalk line is down. Strap underneath the foot. Slide the bag under the foot. And put the top over the machine like this. And I use the line where the embroidery unit meets the machine to line up my bag, the top of my bag. So make sure the top of the bag is fairly even with that. Well, as even as you can get it. And next, you're going to check the needle to make sure it's on that chalk line. And I need to pull it toward me just a bit. Notice it's not stuck down to the tape yet. It's just laying on there. All right, so the needle is on the chalk line. I can see that. All right, raise the needle again. Then just double check to make sure that your bag is even with these cracks in your machine. Now, oops, there went my pins. Now, reach your hand in and press down on all of those pieces of tape to make sure that the bag is firmly stuck, so it's not going to move around. Then I give the bag a little tug here and there to make sure that it's stuck. It's not going to move. Now you have to reach your hand inside to put the presser foot down My speed is set usually between the P and the first E, or about on the E. If it's going really good, you don't have any trouble, you can speed it up a little when you get started. Alright, I usually start out slower. Okay. Now, I'm ready to send my design. Alright, I took care of that message, annoying message that we sometimes get on our machines, and I'm ready to send the design to the machine. Okay, now you have to do all this by reaching your hand inside, so get the machine in place. Press the top button to get it to go where it's going to start the design, and then you're ready to, let me hold this thread up, try to do everything one-handed, and push green light, and here we go. Okay, I'm just going to let it work its magic, and we will be back. So my bag is finished monogramming after several thread breaks, that is, but it's done. So now, to kind of wrangle it a little bit to get it off of the machine. Well, I'll just take it off the tape. Go ahead and rip the tear away. Snip the threads. A little bit of finagling, but it's still, to me, it's better than ripping the bag apart. Okay. Oops, some of my tape got stuck to it. It comes right off. It's not a problem. And this side is going to be covered anyway because I'm going to line my bag. And I'll do that in another video. Alright. Show you. Of course, the threads aren't clipped yet. Punch out the corners. Alright, so there is the monogrammed bag, and you see the monogram is just about the right spot if you use the cracks in the machine to line it up, and that chalk line, of course, will just wipe off. Alright, so next I'm going to line the bag, and I will show you how I do that. Thank you for watching.